Yo, what's up? This is Bibi once again from the metal band Cry6 with 20 years of experience playing fast riffs. And today I bring one of the coolest songs, most angriest songs in thrash metal, and what in my opinion is the greatest thrash metal song of all times. You don't believe me? Check it out. This song from the band Vio-lence from United States, it's called I Profit. And the first time I listened to that song, I remember I was a teenage and it just exploded my head. You know, I never listened a song that was so with that intensity of energy, you know? Just check it out on your own. The production, everything, it's brutal. Check out. First of all, it's tuned in E. It's E standard, but it sounds so with so much balls. And then the drums. Everything so sounds really tight. And then this riff. So simple but so groovy. I couldn't believe this was early 90s. I don't know who is the producer, you know, but fuck man. Listen to this drum alone. You can really feel the angriness in this song. It's so powerful. Fuck. I love the drums. I love the drummer here. And now these tempo changes are really cool. Simple but effective. Fuck these drums. And this. Can you hear the snare? Man. That's energy captured in one song. That's fucking energy captured in one song. You can really breathe, you know. It has so much soul. This song. I love it so much. And the first time I heard this, I fell in love with this band Vio-lence, and it blew my head. My mind was blown. And from that day, it is revelations, you know, that you feel like, okay, I want to capture this energy, and I would like to channel it in my own music, you know. Not like do a copy, but I want to channel all this frenziness and this aggressiveness and try to put it in my own music. This is what I found in my early teenage days when I remember Javi, the drummer of Cry6, he was showing this song to me. We were in the rehearsal place just chilling and listening to some new music. It was the before and after for me. And the cool thing is that some years later, in 2019, the first time we went to United States to play with Cry6, we played this festival called Full Terror Assault, and it was the day that we shared stage with them, with Vio-lence, and you can see here how happy I am that I was even doing stage diving in their set. And yeah, man, it was a very big day for me because it was the first time that we played in the United States. It was the day of my birthday, and it was one of the first shows that Vio-lence did after their last reunion. So I was a pretty lucky guy that day. So let's go now for this cool song, Vio-lence, because what I like a lot from this beginning that I would like to show you is that it's very simple. Some of you guitarists are messaging me, you know, that I cannot play this or that, or it's maybe too difficult. So I suggest you that if you are struggling with tremolo pickings or some advanced techniques, jump into these easy but effective groovy riffs like I Profit from Vio-lence, because it's what you need, you know. It's not that difficult. Man, this you can play it in whatever stage you are, and you can really feel the power of metal in your hands when you're playing this with the song. I like a lot the intro beginning because it starts with these melodies that are a little bit like in this Phrygian, but also they are chromatic. So in the end, they are ugly as hell. And I love the mystery behind these melodies. This is how it starts, right? In the 5th string, fret number 7. 8, 10, 7, 8 again, and then back to this one that it's changed all the color of the melody. It's really cool. Very powerful. And then again, going into chromatic again. I love this. They could do this, right? And be inside of a scale that everyone that it's maybe more relatable to your ear. It's this Phrygian scale, right? But they choose to be a little bit more beyond and go into chromatic, no? To go into this middle point between Phrygian but also chromatic, which I love a lot. Which makes the riff even more heavier, you know, with more balls. And then it starts with this 5th string, fret number 1 to do this little break. Okay, and then 3-2-0, and then now it adds a little bit this color of more exotic. I love it. But then it follows the most motherfucking angriest riff you can put on your face. So it's like 0, 1, 2, 3, and back to the Phrygian scale with 3, 1, 0. And then in the second round we go up with the Phrygian scale and go back with the chromatic scale. So here is everything, and it's very easy, you know, you can do this palm muted very easily because it's very slow tempo and you can really play it tight, you know. And here I suggest you guys, if you're a little bit more skilled with the palm muted, try to palm mute the 6th string along with the 5th string with its 5th note. Okay, so the 5th string, the fret number 2. So with this you achieve even more groovy sound when you have to do these down pickings that you want them to sound really deep. This is how you achieve more depth. Compare this with this. 1 string, 2 strings, adding the 5th. That's a completely new game, right? And then we jump to this bridge. I love these tempo changes that Vio-lence were doing back then. Now a lot of bands are doing a lot of these tempo changes that I think they are really cool. They bring a lot of dynamic, and especially nowadays bands use with this and in even more crazy ways, which I find very interesting to play with. Change tempo, make the people go up, go down, put adrenaline up, put adrenaline down. That's really cool. So here we have a very simple riff again, but it's really effective. Now we're playing with the 3 and 2. And then we go to the 5th string, 3 and 5. And then a little break before the drum rhythm kicks in straight to your face. It's this 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then boom. Fucking great, fucking great. I love this riff a lot, and as you see, you don't need to be really skilled. It doesn't require a lot of down picking because all the down picking that you have in this riff, you can complement it with these open chords and you can really rest a lot. So I think it's a very cool riff to practice, to try to push this down picking if you're struggling and you cannot play these Master of Puppets or these other songs that I'm delivering in previous lessons, and go for it, man. Go for it. Some guitarists come to me like, man, I try to do this, but it's very hard for me to achieve this speed. So to this guitarist, please go to this kind of riffs, master these riffs, and then when you're ready, you just send me a DM or check other videos that I have in my channel, and you try to increase the level, okay? You have crazy down pickings in other lessons, or maybe tremolo pickings that will be very helpful for you. And yeah, keep trying step by step, and when you feel ready to really push this to the next level and to really master the right hand picking, then hit me up, send me a DM, check Extreme Metal Picking, that you have the link down below in this video. There is where you're gonna find all the exercises to build like this iron wrist. You know, it's like if you want to build a strong arm, you need to do this biceps exercise, the triceps exercise, the forearm, the shoulder, to have like a overall strong arm. With the iron wrist, it's exactly the same. It's not just about down picking, it's not just about tremolo picking, it's just about a variety of riffs that when you practice focused and with the correct intensity and correct exercises is when you're building the fucking iron wrist to play riffs like a king. So yeah, that's all, guys. Keep shredding. Tell me in the comments if you already knew this band or you just discovered this band. I love discovering new music. I enjoyed this today and I enjoyed this back then when I was a teenage. And I hope new people also will found about these jewels from the past, because there are so many cool songs out there that they didn't have the chance to just make it in the music industry, or they are not. Man, this album, you cannot even find it on Spotify, you know? So in the end, you just have to dig and dig and dig. And if you found out about this song for the first time, I will be very happy to be the first one to show you guys. Check this song, like an old man. But I think it's worth it. It's worth it. There's a lot of cool songs out there. And if you just dig a little bit in the history of Vio-lence, if you're not familiar with, it's the first band that Rob Flynn from Machine Head and Phil Demmel from also Machine Head and now Kerry King, both guitarists came from this band. So it has the foundations of a lot of history in metal, you know? Even that the band never made it through in the international success, it was a band important in the music world, in the music history, because and you can see by the work of the guitars and the solos and the rhythms, you perceive that there's a lot of quality, you know, and it's normal that after these groovy riffs that are very genius, it's very normal that then Rob Flynn progressed this to Machine Head, and then he turned this into even more grooviness and in a different sound and different environment, and there's where the guy found success. So thank you guys for checking this video out. Send me your suggestions of songs that you would like me to check. I read your comments and it makes me very happy when you are practicing and trying to level up with your guitar picking. So follow me for more videos. I'm gonna be posting more cool shit. So subscribe for more, guys. I'll see you.